Hello, my name is Matthew, and I'll be playing Bomberman, which was released in 1987 for this assignment. The main reason why I picked this game out of all the other arcade games was because I played quite extensively one of the Bomberman games in the Bomberman series back when I had a Game Boy Color back in the early 2000s. I thought it was fitting to play the original Bomberman game for this assignment. So, for the scenario for the objective, the player you has to destroy the enemies with unlimited bombs you have in order to proceed to the next stage. How to proceed to the next stage is by destroying the enemies, and once all the enemies are destroyed, finding the door by blowing up the bricks that are destructible. As I already found the door here, but I cannot enter until I kill all the enemies. In terms of scoring, each kill is worth 100 points. However, as you progress, enemies will be harder and harder to kill as they move faster, so therefore you will earn more points by killing those enemies. Also noted that you also can earn power-ups along the way as well. In terms of graphics, there are a few colors. It is partially colorful, but not extremely. I would say it's in the middle, over the top, but not monotone by any stretch. And all the character animations are done via sprites, as their sprites, the bombs about to go off, me running, the characters moving, and the character dying are all done by sprite animation. In terms of characters, though, I see kind of one downside of this game, at least the original game, is that I know this guy, the person I am playing is a man called Bomberman, but beyond that, I don't know anything else about the enemies. I don't know anything else about my character, what his purpose is. Why he loves bombs and destroying enemies. We don't know. I feel that a lot of games today integrate lore and story into their games to give the player a sense of reason. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing that? What is the purpose of this to begin with? I feel like a lot of games interject lore into their games to have gamers interested in the game. While the story does not always make a game, I feel it helps out a lot. But once again, I feel the purpose for gaming, or one of the goals gamers had, instead of trying to find the purpose of the story or ranking up in, say, like a multiplayer game, a lot of gamers wanted to play games so they can earn the highest score possible and progress through the game as far as they can. Can I get to stage 25 or stage 26? I feel that's what gamers had purpose back then. In terms of high score, they show you the score all the time in the upper part of the screen. Let you know what your score is. See if your friend your friend's like, oh, I got this score, and you're really close, beating it. You're just that far away. I feel that's one of the purposes of the score on top, because it's more score driven and more progression driven rather than story driven that a lot of games are today. One thing I would like to say, actually more of a positive note, is that strategy in this game, all pretty simple, lays a foundation for strategy in games later on today, games that are available today. While the strategy in this game is not incredibly complex, such as get the time to bomb right in order to kill an enemy, get power-ups that will extend the range of your bomb or how many bombs you're able to drop on the enemies, but there's still strategy behind it, or don't die, like I just almost did. Timing in order to wait for the enemy to come to the perfect spot where you can actually drop a bomb and thus kill them. While games today have the strategy is a little more complex, depends on where does the boss have any weak points? Does this weapon help me? Do these stats help me do this? Can I perform better with these stats? I found a lot of, especially Bomberman in particular, I found is very simple strategy. It lays a foundation for strategy for games now and in the future to rely on. And on that note, I would like to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.